A tale of two halves for the New York Giants, who trailed by 21 late in the third. They tie their franchise record for the biggest comeback win in their history. Our Domino stat tracker today in the comeback, Daniel Jones and company, huge.
Absolutely, and to be able to come back, bounce back from halftime, 20-0, and to have that kind of performance, score on all 5 of your second half possessions, unreal, Adam.
For Mark Schlereth, Christina Pink, the wonderful women and men of our crew, Adam Amin sending you to the studio. I know Michael Strahan was watching that.
Welcome to the State Farm postgame show.
Well, not only was Michael Strahan watching that, so was Rob Gronkowski. What a comeback, Michael, by your New York Football
Oh, not
Giants.
in mine. Yeah, not in mine. You know what? I mean, what a comeback. It's as if they watched the show, the halftime show, and said, okay, we got to play with some kind of purpose. And they came out with a different team. But what I liked about what we saw in the second half is defensively, I think they still need to get certain things together, need a better pass rush, need to get some sacks, get the quarterback on the ground. But offensively, it was in the hands of Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones showed that he was throwing bullets. He is the guy who can, if you got to put the ball in his hands and he has to make it happen with his arm, he's able to make it happen, but he's also able to make it happen with his legs. He is the big guy. You stand next to him, you realize 6'5", 240 pounds or more, but super speed, great arm, puts the ball where it needs to be when he has some protection, and it's good to see that's come back by the Giants.
Man, how about those Giants, baby?
How about them?
You were pumped, man. Well, let me tell you, I said at halftime they needed a little spark, and they got that spark. The first play of the second half, they threw a 58-yard bomb, and that got them going. 2 plays later, they got their first points of the season with the Daniel Jones touchdown run, and it tied them as the biggest comeback in history. What were they down?
21 points.
21 points.
They're down 28-7.
Tied biggest comeback in their history.
And, you know, if it wasn't our job to watch the games, I probably would have turned it off. But it wasn't possible to do that. So I'm glad it stayed on. We got a chance to see
And
it.
Instead, you're dancing
I love
it off.
my job.
There you go. Exactly. Tied their biggest comeback since 1949. And that'll do it for us here as we wrap up Week 2. We will see you next Sunday to kick you off for Week 3 with the pregame show.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com.